trying to protect your soul.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Hello, hello.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream, and I'm instantly joined by Mikas. Welcome.
Did you just start streaming?
Yes, I did just start the stream.
Oh my god, my timing is absolutely perfect.
It is. How did you do that?
And I don't know, I just I've written so much about SLE that my mind is connected to it.
Oh, nice, nice. Um, yeah. So tonight, big game. Black Manta, Primordials, first game in round number 3 from the play-ins.
Yes, yes, indeed. Big game for both teams. Both teams coming with one victory and one defeat into this round three. Similar paths to it. Both teams won their first game and lost their second game. It has been a little bit different which game was harder and which one was easier for both teams. But yeah, very evenly matched based on their records.
Yep.
My Black Manta being a little bit of a favorite based on my judgment, but of course, no judgment is relevant once the Summoner's Rift game starts.
Yeah, true. I have something interesting prepared, so shall I just show the standings we have right now for round 1 and round 2?
Oh, wow, let's do it.
So, I've got it here. Reef Esports, Runtime, and SG Intelligence are topping the charts, with a streak of 2 going to 0 already in 2 rounds. And then Eltara, Excelsior, Redemption, and Eternal Blizzard are all with the 1-1, but they have won their last game.
Yes.
And Astaroth is on the screen as well with 1-1. They won the first game, so they are on a streak of 0, which is sad.
Very
But
nice. You have even the streak going, and of course, All-Star there representing you as well.
yeah, of course. And yeah, this is the bottom of the bracket right now, with Black Manta, CCG Row, and Primordials all on 1-1 and lost their last one. So that's
Mhm.
kind of rough. But yeah, as you can see, Black Manta and Primordials are here. They're equal. So let me see who will win. And then
Little bit of quick correction while we are checking this out. Yeah,
wait,
CCG Draconis being 1-1. I think they defeated Primordials, the team that is playing today. And what a game that was. Primordials really, I don't know what was the game plan. Maybe they were really confident in their early game ability to
wait, that
survive
was their first
CCG.
game, right?
That was second round game, CCG
Second round.
Tetra
Oh
Draconis
my god,
versus Primordials. But
I
yeah,
have nothing right. I have nothing right. Damn it.
I
I'm
think
sorry.
rest of the standings are right. That's the only mistake I have noticed. But other than that, yeah, everything seems very clean, and I'm very excited about all these new visuals that SLE are bringing in, especially in the stream. It looks so neat, so good. Very excited for the upcoming season, as I think this is gonna be
Then it has to be
like a
like
post.
this.
Yeah, that looks good. Looks very good. Yeah, Redemption on one game winning streak as well. Yeah, Alterast Excelsior as well. Won their last game against Dream Team. Eternal Blizzard against won their game against last time. So yeah, but those teams are not playing today. Today is all about Black Manta and Primordials, which both of these teams are not on winning streaks since they won their first round. And
Okay, I
they
fixed it. I
will try
fixed
to
it.
get
I
a
think.
new winning streak.
Yeah, exactly. But I need to make sure I have all the results correct because now it's just a bit scuffed because I'm not sure if they are the right one. But it looks like the lobby is ready, so we can start going into the league broadcast pick and ban phase. Are you ready for it?
Yes, very excited for Pixelmans. I'm not sure if Linus is going to get his famous Ilaoi again in in all of this season because that first game was scary. Other than that, for Primordials jungler, the Poppy pick was massive as well. Last time we saw them dominating the Rift. Momo pick wasn't that much of a success, so I'm really looking forward to Primordials to pick something that could impact lanes more in early game and does not need that much help from his laners. Meanwhile, on the Black Manta side, it's all about execution. I don't think the game against Runtime was so badly drafted or anything like that. I'd say the picks were good. Azir pick was very strong in that moment. What else did I pick? Oh, a set blind pick countered by Aatrox. Did look decent early. Linus made some uncharacteristic mistakes that he will surely look to fix against Primordials. And other than that, the draft was good. I'd say Black Manta has shown strength in draft, and we will see how are they planning to execute it this game.
Yeah, but once again, my league broadcast is failing me, which is really strange because it was working. But yeah, the pick and ban phase round 1 has been done. Ari, Set, and Jinx are banned away by Black Manta, and Ilawi Karma Twitch from Primordials.
Yeah, and that's the first pick, Sivir by Black Manta. Um, it's gonna be answered with this Ashe pick. We're not sure where this Ashe is gonna go just yet because recently the support Ashe has gained more popularity than AD carry Ashe, but it looks like it's gonna be an Ashe Soraka bot lane. Lots of range, lots of poking onto this Sivir. I assume that Soraka is going support. So yeah, a range advantage for this Primordial side. Let's see what Black Manta is gonna answer with. Yeah, the very often contested Victor in SLE is locked in, and yeah, it might be an Amumu as well. Mumu is also gaining popularity in SLE.
Yep, he has been picked 2 times already.
Yeah, I think both times in this second round. I need to take a little bit of a step off of mic. Take the cast from me for
Yeah,
like 30 seconds.
that's all good. But also the Victor is a highly contested pick right now in the SLE, and Olaf is the last pick for Primordials. So I'm interested in what both teams will ban right now. Like both ADCs are picked already. So yeah, and Olaf can go top. So I expect some top lane, mid lane bans perhaps from Black Manta, and they choose for the Nasus. We
Yeah,
want Gangplank also banned.
interesting. The Nasus banned by Black Manta. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, but Primordial's top laner was a bit of a Nasus enjoyer, but it could be that Olaf is actually going top here. So it might be a flex pick, making these top lane bans kind of wasted and a little bit of a draft cheese by Primordials as we see a Kassadin hover. Kassadin having a decent matchup into Victor, but they are gonna change it to a classic mage against mage matchup in midline. If Savonix would be here, I would ask him a lot of questions about these matchups, but maybe you can share some experience in midline with me, Dread, even though you're an analyst, I mean.
Um, I don't know much about mid lane to be honest, but I know a lot of supports, and this still could be an Amumu support.
It could be an Amumu support, and it looks like it's gonna be a Amumu support with SLE Tunnel being locked in. Recently, we've seen actually Jarvan dominating this matchup in SLE in our little meta, but Jarvan is not yet locked in. But it might be Primordial's Jarvan pick here. No, it looks like a Darius hover.
Oh.
Which champion would be good into this Kled matchup? Also, another unique pick by Linus, as he's not going for these typical top lane tanks like Ornn or what I saw yesterday, Sion or something like that. He is going for these bruisers and carries in top lane with unique playstyle. Kled blind pick is being answered with Shen, not the most punishing lane, but is gonna be able to match Kled's roam potential to mid lane in level 6.
Yeah, exactly. And bot lane will be a snooze fest, in my opinion. If Primordials play this correctly, Amumu
Yeah.
should never be able to find and engage.
Yeah, I would agree. Pretty difficult.
And if he can engage, he will get silenced, which is really difficult for Elrad.
Yes, Elrad yet again is out here with a challenge, bit of a challenge, playing his champion, but in same time he has more opportunities to do damage in these fights and these plays than he had last game. But I remember he played Renata into Braum and Samira, and I feel like his champion was so shut down by these runtimes picks. This time he's playing a Mumu, even with the range advantage and even with maybe a speed advantage from Orianna, Ashe, and Soraka. Though they are still quite immobile champions, they're still open for flash Amumu bandage tosses. So it could be a great pick here. I'm really looking forward for Elrad to have a pop-off game after that not so great performance last time we saw him on stream. And before this SLE started, this split started, Black Manta told me that Linus and Elrat has won MVP awards in leagues they have previously played in. So Linus has already proved his worth with that Illaoi game. Not the best set game, but I'm a believer in Linus. Meanwhile, Elrat still has time to shine, still has time to have that statement game uh, to take to take us by storm and prove that he is one of the best supports in SLE.
Yeah, definitely. But we're just a few minutes away from going in. And who do you think will win this match? Will it be
I
Black
think
Manta or will it be Primordials?
I think Black Manta is really prepared for this one, and I love this Kled pick by Linus. I think they have the bit of a little bit more of a meta team comp, maybe with the exception of the Kled. That's a little bit of how do you say, curveball. Yeah, a little bit of a curveball by Black Manta, but overall, I really think this team is strong. They looked very strong in their first game. They looked quite competitive with runtime and just lost in the late game. So yeah, Black Manta for me, but this Primordial squad has surprised before. Soraka is great with her scaling into late game, and like if we're gonna have another star performance by uh, um, Afelheld.
Alefeld.
It's hard for me to read the jungle's name, but yeah, he had that absolute amazing performance on this Poppy. If he has another game on like that on this Olaf, he has Orianna shields on him, Soraka heals on him. He's Olaf that is very lifestealy as well, and Shen shields on him. Ashe ready to set him up with her own ult. He has a full team of supportive champions with supportive abilities to make him shine. So I think they might win through Olaf.
Yep. But we are in game. And is the scoreboard updating? Yes, it is. So that shouldn't be an issue. Meanwhile,
scoreboard.
in chat, they can make a prediction who will win the game for still 8 minutes.
They can still make the prediction for 8 minutes.
Yep.
Oh, well, a little bit of an advantage for everyone who's watching the stream then, since early game can be can like show who is going to potentially win it. But as we have seen before, games are being thrown, comebacks are happening, and the first 8 minutes of the game won't fully decide. We'll just give one team a bit of an advantage. And I think in this early game, Black Manta has the advantage. It's gonna be on Primordials jungler to match this match maybe in Black Manta's jungle, as we see here. Ash rocking that Project Ash skin, if I recognize it correctly. And that this skin has a little bit of an interesting ult animation, so tiny advantages for Primordials selected in the skin game.
Yeah. I love skin game. Project Ash allowed in SLE. Only if she dances. Come on.
Yeah, some tournaments disallow Project Ash. SLE does not have any rules regarding skins. So if you think it's a big issue, go ahead in the suggestions channel and present your case. I'd say SLE mods and admins are always reading those and evaluating every single suggestion. As we see, early game so far looking very peaceful. Teams are
really
farming,
peaceful.
players are doing their thing, not a lot of trading.
Sivir is pushing, like always.
Yeah, Sivir pushing. Sivir also started with this Doran's Blade, expecting a little bit of an all-in from Amumu. When I'm playing any carry, I usually decide between two starting items, either the Longsword or the Doran's Blade. And if I expect one side or the other to go for all-ins, I usually go for the Doran's Blade. If I expect both sides to play passive and just slowly poke, I favor the Longsword and 3 potion start because of the little bit of healing advantage. But yeah, I said my prediction. Who do you think is gonna take this game, Dribble?
Well, if Linus on the top lane is being able to pop off, I think Black Manta will win. But if Primordials can stop Linus in his tracks, Black Primordials will win.
He's gonna take a turret shot. Cheeky little play by Primordials top laner Sloan XD. Sloan XD, and their jungler is here. He's gonna be spotted out by the ward and is not gonna get anything else here, but this clan needs to be a little bit careful. He has no flash, and if Olaf starts to land these axes, he can be run down, as Linus is very low in top lane and is gonna go down for first blood. Meanwhile, in bot lane, maybe he's gonna answer with his own gang, gonna force flash by this Soraka. And Soraka is now gonna be in big danger as Amumu kept his own flash, and he's gonna be able to wait for an advantageous moment and go for the flash kill.
Yeah, I don't know what happened on top. Like, Colette should have been safe there, but he overcommitted, I think, and that's what led to his death, sadly. But yeah,
I think he just disrespected the fact that he has no flash, and once Olaf land, and we see another kill. As I mentioned, the flash advantage by Amumu does not even need to use flash. Sivir uses both of her summoner spells. And look at this, maybe he will go for this dive. He will go for this dive, takes an aggro, and is gonna secure another kill for Ripper. 2-0 for this Sivir in early game, and maybe is pulling out some great plays. Botline being the strong side for Black Manta this game.
yeah, exactly, but not only bot side, it's also top side with Shen being level 5 versus level 4. And Olaf knows where he needs to put his attention. But it's now objective time. Mountain Dragon is up.
Mountain Dragon is up, and Black Manta so far will have the advantage. In that taunt misses. If that taunt lands, but maybe is here in the mid lane, is gonna pull out another great pillar and forces yet another summoner spell blown by Primordials. Maybe is everywhere, but look at this. Linus is so low. This Shen is looking for this. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about this stun flash combo. Will he go for it? Can he go for it? We can see that Kled has no flash.
He went for it. He went for it.
He went for it, and yeah, he. Oof, that's so close. Yeah. Early game, all over the place.
Well, I would say it's a bit too greedy for Linus just to stay there and force the flash taunt. I think that's not wise to do. Like now, Shen doesn't have a flash anymore.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Pretty good play by Linus as he understands his champion's limitations with this Kled bar. Yeah, maybe looking for more plays here. Both junglers have been quite active this early game, but Olaf having this clearing advantage as he holds a 16 CS lead. It's so dangerous. It's so dangerous for this this bot line for Primordials. We see that Soraka has also taken the what's the name of the item, Dread?
Ruby Crystal?
No, that
Spell
one.
Thief's Edge.
Yeah, the Spell Thief's Edge, and the problem with Spell Thief's Edge is that she is always in a little bit of a danger whenever she has no summoner spells and is going up against like an engaged support that is looking to collapse on her, right? She needs to poke him out, but once she has no summoner spells, she's always in danger. And she needs to keep poking to have a gold income, right?
That is true, but that is also one of the dangers of playing support with those items that like Spell Thieves. It's just a big problem. And that is also why some players on, for example, on Lulu, go with Relic Shield and such.
Yeah, I agree. I would not have been upset or anything if Soraka went for Relic Shield here as well. But more trading in top lane. Shen's dodge ability is gonna go out. Linus is gonna force more trades, but this Shen is winning these trades. This item and these plated steel caps are working out great in this matchup. And I thought that this Shen pick is not a counter pick for Kled, but so far it looks quite decent.
Yeah. Yeah, Kled's major strength lies in his Q.
Linus sidesteps that down, but it might be better for this Shen as he will try to run out of it. But no, SLE Trundle is still big. Ignite secures a kill for Kled, and the Linus snowball has started.
Like, look, if he's mounted, he deals such much damage. That's insane.
Yeah, Kled is one of those picks that for me is a little bit confusing. I see it so rarely, so I never really fully feel its damage, and then he jumps on me. I feel like I can survive this. I can like kite this out, and then just the damage is coming in, and quite often it's too late to flash by then. But we see maybe he's forcing these plays all around, forcing these flashes left and right, getting kills for his laners, but meanwhile Primordial jungler is gonna get more objectives, get more farm. Linus looking for Olaf. Shen ult is gonna be challenged. Stand United comes in, taunt lands, that's another kill for Olaf as he's 2-0. Linus has no flash, as we have said many times. He's gonna be run down by this Olaf as these chain axes land. Double kill for Olaf. He is the Olaf factor has been activated.
Yeah, this is what I said in the before the game started. If Primordials can shut down Linus, they have a chance to win. And look, he has been shut down 2 times already. So good job by Primordials.
Yes, indeed. Very good job. Very well played. But and this Olaf is fed. If he will go for bruiser damage full items, he, as I already mentioned, and as we saw there, he has all the support from his team. He will have the Shen ult on him once he just runs through an enemy team, an enemy CC with his ultimate. And Orion shield will come in. Ash ult is gonna go in, and Soraka heals are gonna go in. Because there's a lot of boosts for this Olaf, and if he's gonna be fed, he's gonna be an absolute nightmare for these enemy carries.
Is the healing already changed in League, or is that still the same?
Healing,
Yeah, they
healing. I'm quite sure healing was really changed a couple of patches, a couple of months ago. Before, and we see another kill and another side of the map. Olaf is just keeps getting these advantages. He has gained a massive lead in farm, and now he's killing everyone. It's a shutdown for him as well, and he's gonna channel Rift Herald here. Olaf is gonna get even richer here. Yep, they're gonna go for this Rift Herald channel, and they're expecting to have something more here, but intelligently Black Manta calls off the play. Let's Victor recall, and it's gonna be more trading in top lane.
True. Yeah, what a beautiful play by Olaf on bot, and he is just carrying his whole team of Primordials.
Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. He's a jungler. That first game on Poppy, so impressive. As I said, MVP of round 1 for me. So far, he is set up to be MVP of round 3 as well.
Ooh, interesting.
Don't miss this for Shen, but he will look to all in. Decides not to, as he does not know where the Trundle is. But Linus struggling quite a bit in this matchup. Goes in repeatedly onto this Shen. Does not fully respect his damage, but he's still losing these trades. Shen is always like so close of an all-in, as we see Olaf starting this Drake.
This could
Will
be
he have a
mistimed.
support from his team? Yes, they are here. Not sure if... Oh, but they are here. We see Kled is recalling. Kled is recalling and is most likely going to teleport to this fight, as we see Stand United coming in. Olaf is running. Olaf is killing everyone. But now it's a 3v2 in backline. Olaf still gets out all of the healing from Primordials. It's insane, but now we see Linus is frontlining. Reaper gets 1 kill. All of these health bars are blinking red. Slowly, and it did not look that well at the beginning, but slowly but steadily Black Manta is able to take this teamfight.
Oh, yeah, Alefeld started the dragon a bit too early, and Black Manta just pulled the trigger and went in. And yeah, they were just a bit stronger. As Soraka wasn't able to heal everyone up yet. But soon she will be able to do that.
She had a lot of healing there. The fact that Olaf got out was, the Primordials did lose the teamfight, as 2 of them, it was a 2-for-1 trade and they lost the Drake, but the fact that Olaf got out of it and did not give up his shutdown is a small victory, and we see it here again. Olaf is hunting this Sivir, but her team is gonna be there to save her this time. This Olaf, it's basically Olaf against the world right now, but we also could see that Orion here is steadily and slowly farming. She's doing everything she needs to do to be the supportive damage threat from the backline, and that seems like a recipe for Primordials, as it really seems to match the first game's path.
Yeah, but there are a few possibilities that can just completely break Primordials. Just look at the Sivir. Sivir is up and ready to kill everybody on her path. And combine that together with the Victor late game, and a Trundle, it's going to be difficult for Primordials still. Even though
Very difficult.
Olaf is 5-0.
Yes, that's true. Olaf is 5-0, but I largely agree with you. It's gonna be very difficult for Olaf, and even with the Shen ult and even with the Soraka ult, to run through this whole team of Black Manta. But if there's a champion that is like equipped to do that, that is Olaf.
Yeah.
Olaf ults, and Olaf is not disableable by all the CC. He's just running through it and gains some extra speed and damage as well. So if he is ready to, if he can find an angle, he can kill the Sivir that has no heals or shields from Heron team, and we see Reaper and Elrat killing this Orianna in mid lane, and that's gonna mean an uncontested Herald for Black Manta.
Yeah, true. Nina's just getting caught under her tower. It's just so
Yes,
rough.
in on Taran, but I said uncontested, but Olaf is here to contest this still. Gonna look around, gonna draw attention, but is not gonna get anything else done. Only an angry look at Black Manta's players.
Yeah, it was just way too late for Primordials to get back the control over the Herald. But
Yeah, a bit late.
Black Manta is just doing a really good job at securing those objectives.
Yes, indeed, they are winning these critical fights just before the objective contest.
Olaf?
And once they have the Olaf is engaging in this 1v2. Gonna have Stand United channeled on top of him. Elrat goes down, but are they gonna dive more? No, they're not. They decide to go for this Momo kill, and that's another kill for this Shen and Olaf combo. But meanwhile, in top lane, Riferal is gonna be challenged. They rather need to, they need to finish it before it loses any HP. Primordials need to be here ASAP, but it's not gonna be enough. This Riferal is gonna have another channel. Will they be able to finish it? Linus engages on this Ashe, forces her to flash away. Kiting is being done, but nothing more is gonna come from this. Summoner spells blown in both sides, and Rift Herald almost gets this turret at the end.
But Olaf is already hunting again. Just look at him go.
Olaf is just, exactly, just look at him go. He is running through the whole map. While it was going on, while the top line rundown with this Rift Herald was going on, Olaf was making his way all over the map to answer that play, as well as Olaf is everywhere. But he cannot be everywhere. Meanwhile, his top lane, his bot lane loses another turret. Bit of a lead for Black Manta here. But can Olaf do it all? We will see.
Yeah, Sivir was standing there like, what are you going to do? I'm just gonna auto-attack the tower? What's he gonna do against me? Beautiful.
What you gonna do here? You have no Olaf here.
With 3 members from Primordials are already in the mid lane with the Shen on the bot. This looks like a dragon angle.
Yes, dragon angle indeed. Shen ult is gonna be up for it. So we already know what Olaf and Shen is going to do, what they are planning to do. Black Manta knows it very well. But this time they're not doing it. They're actually starting the objective. They're starting the objective and waiting for Black Manta to come in here themselves. But Black Manta decides to, no, we're not gonna take this drag fight that you are ready for. We are gonna get more turrets and more gold, because this drag is not that important. One drag, one turret, two turrets, one drag for 3 turrets all over the map. I'm not sure if it was a worth trade. Great macro play by Black Manta.
Yeah, but look at Shen on the bot lane as well.
Yeah, Shen is gonna get 1 turret. 1 turret and 1 drag for 3 turrets and 2 inner turrets. Yeah, I'm not a PhD in math, but I think that counts as a victory for Black Manta here.
Yeah, definitely true. Look at the goal difference. It is 36k versus 31.6k for Black Manta.
Yeah, largely these turrets have made this gold advantage. And yeah, Primordials get their second Drake of the game, but they will have to start to match this Black Manta's pushing power sooner or later. They will have to try to make these picks with Ash and with this Olaf Shank combos and try to get something after them, not only the kill. Because Black Manta is dominating in macro games so far.
Yeah, true. But also look at the Silver Go. She's already 6-1 and 208 CS, which is the highest of the game at the moment.
Yeah, true. Great performance by another great performance by Reaper. He was great in round one. He didn't have to do that much in round one since Lions was absolutely massive. He was the sole carry for Black Manta in round two as well. But sadly, he made a couple of mistakes in his late game teamfights. And now in this game, he is the main carry for Black Manta as well as we have put the spotlight on this top line and support in Elrat and Linus. But Reaper has silently been, I would say, if not the best and most consistent player for Black Manta, as we see. Another rundown by Olaf.
Yeah, but Ripper right now is the one with the most gold in the game. So
Yeah, most
that would
most
mean
gold,
yeah,
tied for most kills. Yeah, very good game so far by Reaper, and he needs every single one of those items to kite this Olaf as. Yeah, that's not an easy champion to deal with as an AD carry, and Olaf has found Elrat in the jungle. He's gonna force him to flash. Yeah, that's a flash for nothing trade for Primordials, as Olaf is still giving Primordials a little bit of a life here.
Yeah, exactly. And if Amumu didn't flash, he would have died.
Definitely, yeah.
That's simple as that.
And we see another play. First time the Shen ult is gonna come in uncoordinated with and we see here the Black Manta mid laner going for a play. Ash ult is gonna land. The crystal arrow lands on Linus. Olaf wants to run them down again, but he's gonna be forced to back down, and we see Reaper is here, but massive shockwave by Orion is gonna try to keep this fight turned around. Down goes Olaf. Shutdown for Reaper. Reaper is huge. Reaper is ripping through Primordials, and that's a 4-0. It's gonna most likely be transitioned into Baron. Such a close fight. Great Oriana ult, but eventually the gold lead just helps Reaper and Black Manta secure this critical fight.
Oriana ult is from Primordials. You know that, right? It was the Amumu ult.
Yeah. Yeah,
everyone
but
knows.
this was good Oriana ult as well, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah, the Amumu ult just locked everybody down and yeah, set the fight to winning for the one and only Black Manta.
Indeed, great play by Elrat here, and once he set up his Sivir was ready to rain all the damage down onto the Primordials, and Chivchi as also Chivchi, the midliner for Black Manta also has done a lot of damage in these fights. Oof. It's gonna be another Drake fight, I guess.
Ooh, the TP right on top of the Olaf. That is not what you want.
TP right on top of Olaf. But yeah, but this Kled is not the target for Olaf. If they can collapse and if they can land all the damage. But as we saw in last fight, even with Ash's Enchanted Pistol, oh, and then that's a one-shot. Down goes Reichen. Yeah, no way to contest it after that one-shot by Victor.
Yeah, that is also what I said. It's really difficult versus a late game. Well, kind of late game, Victor. You just get one-shotted.
Absolutely got one shot. And Amumu is gonna land a two-man. The Curse of the Sad Mummy here. Still might find kills. Shen's ult is being forced. And yeah, another great play by Amumu as he has found his footing in this mid to late game. And blinking health bars for Primordials as they have been kind of outscaled here. Ashe is gonna try to clear these banner minions, but it's so hard to do as an Ashe as the champion is not that damageful so far. Enchanted, his Crystal Arrow is gonna land on Trundle. He's gonna be run down by all of the Primordials, but meanwhile on the side of the fight, Victor one-shots Ashe again.
Yeah, it's so rough if you're this Ashe right now in this game. Like this Victor
Yeah.
has an eye on you. She is just looking to kill you.
Yeah, still hasn't finished her first, not her first, but her mythic item as she has chosen to go for Blade of the Ruined King first. Olaf is gonna be engaged on by here. Linus has blood in his eyes. Bloodthirsty play. Elrat lands his bandage dust and Curse of the Sad Mummy. This is a kiting angle for Primordials. Ashe might secure a kill here. She gets her first kill of the game and Primordials successfully defend their base.
Well, that was a beautiful Orianna ult, pulling everyone from Black Manta back into the fight. And
Yes,
yeah,
indeed.
securing the kill.
Ninus with a clutch play there, and Ashe finally gets a bit of a break here. I hope she gets her mythic items soon enough because they're gonna need it to contest this game.
Yeah, also,
Olaf?
the later we go, Olaf will slowly fall off. As, yeah, Burst is just too much for him. Like, he can heal sustained damage, but Burst? No, it's not laid down for him.
Yeah, surely, and if he's forced to ult too soon, he's also losing a lot of bad damage fighting potential. As they're gonna engage on him, but I think they can actually take this fight. Primordials should go for this. Ashe's Enchanted Crystal Arrow is gonna land, but they decide to not take this 4v3 fight. I'm not sure if they're gonna get much better chances to fight, but respect the choice for Primordials. They don't have two inhibs, and Black Manta is gonna look to finish this third inhib off as well. Primordials needs a little bit of a miracle as they have been outscaled by Black Manta as well, as this Olaf owns most of the damage for their team, and as you mentioned before, he's gonna be outscaled here eventually and not gonna do that much anymore. So
Shen jumping in.
Shen's taunt misses, but Olaf looks to start his famous rundown. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Ninus is gonna try to... And Curse of the Sad Mummy lands. Shen's taunt lands as well, but nothing is hitting this Sivir unless some collateral damage. Somehow they still actually manage to win the fight, and Elrad goes down. No more Amumu ult. Enchanted Crystal Arrow is gonna land on the Sivir. She's gonna spell shield it off. Still, maybe goes down. This Shen is gonna try to stop this Victor alone. They still have 5 members. We see Olaf chasing down Linus. He decides to go for Victor. Victor is in a little bit of trouble, but gets another Ashe kill on his way out. Flashes over Olaf, and he's gonna run down. Olaf wants to kill someone. Olaf says, just let me fight, just let me hit someone with my axe. He's gonna be kited. Black Manta for going on a march for a victory, but no, it's still a 3v2 fight here. Primordials defend their base again, but there's so much minions here, and even while successfully defending the base, they lose so much.
Yeah, massive play there by Victor just to go for the inhibs while the team was fighting Primordials. And yeah, now there's a big problem for Primordials. The Nexus is open.
The Nexus is open indeed. I think this is third Drake of the game for Black Manta. Not gonna be too impactful, and gonna give a little bit of a time for Primordials. Primordials need to farm. Primordials need to clear these massive waves. We see Ash has gone for this shield ball item. Does not want to getting one shot by this Victor. They might struggle a little bit with the damage when I'm playing Ash with midliner like Orianna. Nothing like Cassiopeia or anything. I usually go for the Kraken Slayer, but I respect Primordials ADC's choice. They need to take the Primordials need to take this fight. Somehow need to steal it. Ninus's ult is gonna come out, not gonna be able to steal it as maybe secures it confidently. Bottom buff, 2 exposed inhibs, no turrets in the base for Primordials. This seems like such an impossible mission for them.
Yeah, but look, the mid inhibitor is already back, and over 15 seconds, the second downed inhib will be back as well. So no more inhibs down.
That's true. They have shown before their ability to successfully defend their base, their ability to land these Ashes arrows on critical targets. So I have to believe, because I've seen it before. But will they successfully defend their base? They will need everyone to play good, and Ash's arrow misses just by a little bit. They were ready to pull the trigger right there. Amumu was ready to jump in and sacrifice his own life for Victor, but nothing's gonna come out of it, and that Crystal Arrow goes on a cooldown, and now Elrat is gonna look for a play. He does not have flash, but still lands two-man Curse of the Sad Mummy. Orianna already has used Shockwave. It's gonna be a front-to-back teamfight, but Sivir shines in these. Sivir almost gets taken down. Olaf is gonna go down indeed, but some trading are going back and forth. Primordials again successfully somehow defend this base. Victor is exhausted. Orianna has no mana. Linus is still here. Primordials need to back out, but they want to fight. They want to finish off Black Manta in this massive teamfight. Both of their carries are still alive. Reaper gets Shen, and the splash damage by Black Manta is finally gonna it's gonna get all of the Primordials members and let them finish this messy game.
Messy indeed. But yeah, what a beautiful game in the end by both teams, I would say. Sadly, for Primordials, Black Manta was just a bit too strong. Even if they listened to me and tried to help down Linus, but then suddenly Ripper put up, and so did Chuichi. Sorry.
Yeah, big performances by both of the carries for Black Manta. Reaper with this massive damage in these team fights. It got so close at the end. Primordials showed up, showed some great team fighting, and was almost able to defend their base right there at the end. Got a little bit too trigger happy, but good game by Primordials as well. They impressed me in some instances, but good job for Black Manta to secure this victory at the end.
Yep. If you want to vote for MVP, you can do that right now. But who do you think, according to you, is the MVP of this game?
For me, it's definitely Reaper. You might lean towards the support since you're a support main. Me, as an AD carry main, will lean towards Reaper, and I would actually say that Reaper so far has been the most impressive Black Manta member over all games. He's been so consistent. He has not had a bad game so far, and he showed up here again and carried his team.
I wouldn't have chosen Elrat this game, but Ripper as well. Ripper for me was just carrying everybody from Black Manta at this moment.
That's right. Join the Church of AD Carry.
But I see we have an interview ready, so let me pull them in. Hello guys, welcome to the interview.
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
Hello.
Linus and Luis.
Hey, should we introduce ourselves?
If you want
Yes,
to.
go ahead. Tell what role were you playing?
Okay, so I'm Linus. I'm the top laner of Black Manta, and that's Louis, and he's the support. He's Elred.
Hmm. Yes, thank you guys for joining the interview. What's the hot take after this quite contested and at the end very close game? Once,
Yeah.
once.
I would say that we showed after last week that we can bounce back and that we are still one of the strongest teams in the tournament,
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and that everyone should be well prepared if they want to play against us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Luis.
For my part, it was pretty messy the late game. We could have waited for the second burn and closed it then, but I felt like we could fight, but we lost one fight and then nearly the last fight. But I think it was a good early game. Top side was also pretty messy, but I think bot side we did a really great job in the early.
Yeah, I would agree. And right there, calling out a little bit in your top laner. Yeah, I wanted to ask about that top lane, one of those top lane plays. Linus, what happened there? Olaf landed one axe and then he landed another axe.
There was some kind of miscommunication in our team. I don't want to go into too deep, but I was thinking that my mid laner would move up. So I thought,
Mhm.
okay, that's an easy kill on Olaf. And then I saw that my mid laner is in fact not moving up. So I decided to run away, which is kind of hard at Glad early.
Yeah.
And then I thought, okay, I will get out, but I can kill him. So I wanted to bait him to my tower, which worked. But
Mhm.
then it was really close and I lost. But I think if I played a bit better, then it's a kill for me and not a kill for Olaf. And yeah, the game goes a lot different from there on.
Yeah, exactly. Um, Let me think. Do I have more questions for you?
Oh, I have.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, Reaper, like Reaper, you already carry about him. So before the season, I asked you, Linus, about like your star players, right? And you named yourself, and you named mentioned Lewis as well. But Reaper has been showing up in these games, and as I said before, he has not had a bad game yet. Uh, how important is Reaper for you, Luis, for your team?
Um, I think it's very important because I think if top side is struggling, he's like the pillar that stays calm and stays strong. He always has some good lanes recently in the SLE, and I think he also can carry some games. So it's very important for us.
Nice, nice. By the way, how do you pronounce your mid laner's name?
Oh, you pronounce it Quishy, like
Kvishi.
just Quishy
Yeah, Kvishi.
with a hard K.
Ooh. I was
Hard.
with Chuichi.
Everyone gets it wrong.
Yeah, impressive game by Quishy as well. He took the victor, that he had a little bit of a struggle against Runtime. Um, if you win another game in round four, you qualify for Division One, and you are right now very well set to do so. Uh, is there any team you're really looking forward to face from the teams you haven't faced? And is there any message you can give to Runtime if you're gonna ever face them again, Linus?
First, which team I want to play? I want to play against Good Chi
Mhm.
Gaming. I think they are the reigning champions of the SLE. So I want to face them, and I also want to face Reef because I
Mhm.
think they are, in my opinion, the hottest team from the pre-rounds. from the plains.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So those are the two teams I really want to face. Um, yeah, and I think for runtime, you played better last week and you deserved that win. But I don't think you will win the next time. We are really prepared and we are hot to win it again.
Ooh, exciting.
Anything to add to it, Luis?
Yeah, last week I think we had a pretty rough draft. So we got counterpicked very strongly, and I think that it was hard to prepare because I we couldn't really see what they play in competitive. So now we
Mm.
have a better idea of what they play and how they play, so we can answer it pretty good, I think now. And yeah, I think next game will be interesting because we have a better take on them.
Yeah, exactly. So Sunday, you will know more about who your opponent is. Will you be watching Sunday as well?
Sure.
Nice, nice. Um, yeah, I don't have any questions anymore. Do you have one, Mikas?
No, thanks. Thank you guys for the great game. Beautiful, well done there, and thank you for joining our interview after game.
Thank you.
And Ripper is the MVP, so he will be joining the list soon.
Congratulations to Reaper. Yeah, overall, very well done by Black Manta. I'm really looking forward for the rest of these round games, and really looking forward to see both Primordials and Black Manta in round 4.
Yep. Yeah, next game I don't know yet when it will be, but I'll keep an eye on stream requests, and if you check the stream notifications, you will see when the next match will be, and it will always be in the Discord. So yeah,
With that, we are very thankful to every single one of you who joined our stream and watched this great game. And yes, with that, we close out the stream for tonight. Um,
yep,
Join us next time in SLE, and yeah, spam those hydrates in the chat.
always. Have a good one.